Here we go. Greetings, all.
G'day there, how you going?
Greetings.
Hello, we're back.
G'day, Steve.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Put your camera down a bit, Steve. It looks really weird.
Looks like a midget's in the room, doesn't it? A little
Yeah,
bit.
like that.
Well, is that better?
Yeah.
That looks more like a midget sitting in the fucking room.
Doesn't look quite right, though, you know. Did Johnny say he was coming on or not?
Yeah, he's here, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
How are you, mate?
How are we?
How are we?
Hold on, we're getting double feedback here. I've got to turn the volume down.
Talking about before. What happened?
There we go. That's better.
Welcome to the Australian stream, all.
Yeah.
Oh, besides the Tasmanian devil up there, don't worry about that one.
Yeah.
Bar fines and power lines. Tom, hello.
Anything else out there, buddy? You okay, mate?
I'm going to stop showing mine because Johnny's not showing his face. So I'm going to stop showing mine.
Why?
Well,
Johnny's not showing his.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
You're not supposed to show yours, Stephen, you idiot.
I pulled down my set. I pulled down my set to retire for the evening, and I thought, well, I'll give me mate a bit of support and come on for a little bit and answer any questions that anybody's got. Or
what do you think we are? Spare bricks? We're support as well. We're not just bricks, we're support.
No short of blasting.
I thought you were the foundation, Steve.
Thanks for the shout out the other day, buddy. I heard about that.
We're not just scaffolding, you know.
Don't forget, gentlemen, to hit the thumbs up or thumbs down if that's what you like to do. Whatever you get your rocks off on.
Shows your watch. Shows your watch.
Shout out to Talk About Thailand and shout out to Top Hands and Power Lands for giving me a shout out.
Love that watch.
Righto, what's righto? Let's just recap on last night. What's the gossip?
Look at that.
On the pending marriage. Pending marriage.
Sounds like watch.
Look at it.
Look at that watch.
What does it say? Oh, it's got a private message on it. Shit.
Ah.
Now, what's all the black thread running through the middle of the band? What's that, carbon?
Hey up, Log Dog. How are you doing, mate?
Hang on, get all the messages.
It's one of those fake Rolexes you buy on the market.
Messages.
He's always buying new toys, isn't he? I think he got it on
actually bright yellow.
Yeah, bright yellow, 12:42.
Yeah.
Okay. What else does it do besides tell the time?
Oh, you know, late at night.
Does it, bro, Nick?
You can actually play movies on it too, Steve. You can sit there.
Does it have a vibrate? Does it have a vibrate function?
That means it's got porno built in.
Can you live chat on it?
Porno built in.
You can watch movies on it. You can sit there and you can go. They're very hard to see.
Yeah.
You get Pornhub on it. You get Pornhub on it.
You know as well as me, if you go to Talon, someone will go along and say, I have one, same, sir. Up to you. Do you want to buy 2 watches? One for each fucking arm. There's still you tell you watch anyway.
You guys are interesting, but what about me for a minute? See my logo? See this logo I've got here?
Yeah.
Why have you never asked me what it's about? What's it mean? What's it all about?
Shit. Why did you do that? Seriously.
So you don't love the fucking Aussie lads.
That's in Burma. See that black car? See that black car there? That's the car. I came there with the general and the general's son and his mother and so I was a very important person. Look at the car I came in.
Yeah.
You come in that car.
That's in Naypyidaw in Burma, the new capital of Burma. And we were the only ones there. It's an empty city. It's an 8-course highway to get there. I came in a general's car. No, I didn't come come in a general's car. I mean,
what did the general say about that?
I travelled. No, I didn't. God, you guys are sick. I travelled in a general's car.
Did you get a tour in the
We're changing that now, are we?
I don't
did
know.
They make you clean it up?
No, that's the one that you're talking about. It's the white car.
Did you start looking at that windows?
You just fucking sick, you bastards.
Do you know when someone turns around to me and says, I've come in the car, that literally fucking says a lot of fucking things to my brain. They're not really clean.
And when I was travelling in the car, people were saluting me as I was going by, and the driver said to me, he said, they're not saluting you, They're saluting the others in the car. I said, thanks very much.
What?
I was just in the back. I got all sort of, we've got a big head because everybody kept saluting our car. And he made a point of telling me, no, they're not saluting you, arsehole. They're supporting the other people in here, but not you. You're not one of them.
Oh, yeah.
We had a red flag on the back of it. And, well, very important. Took us all up. Showed us.
You many Chinese people find that red flag behind you?
Well, that's actually
the
really.
Are all involved. I stayed in the general's house. And that is actually just they've built their own Shwedagon pagoda, and it's all proper wealth. No, you can all get. I'm changing my logo.
Mate, I'll tell you what,
There you go.
it kills me when you turn on. You did that, buddy. He said it's got a red flag on the back of the car. That red flag going through walking street.
Well, that's so the white car can follow us.
I think that's a very good story. Didn't they have enough room in the boot to put all the luggage?
I don't travel in shit
There you
style,
go, control yourselves.
Johnny. I travel in the bloody proper limousines.
It looks like a bloody
okay.
a Volvo, like you get in Talon. Jesus.
I tell you, I felt like a real punch, the proper limo.
It was terrible. Volvo.
So you were supporting a capitalist regime.
Yeah, disgusting. You should smack yourself for that.
Look, I only killed and dispossessed about 1,000 to get to where I needed to go. Right?
What's wrong with that? Stepping on a few people getting in the road there. They'll learn.
They always say, be very careful of the fingers you tread on your way
Actually,
up.
Johnny's saying
you kiss on the way down.
Johnny's saying you're not far off the truth.
Yeah.
We were so powerful that some poor bastard fell off his bicycle into the fucking roadside trench as our car went by. It was that scared.
Oh.
That was sad, man. They're talking an 8-lane highway.
We will get to the like visa thing in England early. We're just gonna good shit out of the way first.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah. They're talking about my logo. Well, I can put my head back on if you want, but no, I won't.
No, stick with the logo. Stick with the logo. There you go. Bad Santa. G'day, Bad. Bad Santa. There. What? That's a good name.
What's your logo about, Johnny? What's your logo?
Fucking great name.
It reminds me of a movie I saw, and Bad Santa.
Yeah.
I don't.
Great movie. You made one or two. Yeah. Great movie.
I do believe there was a collaboration in that movie to do naughty things.
Yeah, I suppose I'm like Bad Santa. I am to miss that once a year, and I go tell them. Twice a year.
Who's whatever? What's that word? Please explain that word.
What word?
Because we're Australians. That doesn't mean any sense. Doesn't mean nothing to us.
What is it? Ope? Who's
what? You sack once a year or twice a year.
What's an ope?
Where are you reading off?
That's what we're trying to get an explanation.
OAP.
Who's the ope? Yeah, I don't know what an ope is. Bad Santa. What's an ope?
An ope is when you've got no hope.
Yeah, OAP. Yeah, it's me, mate. Don't worry about it, buddy. Must be on about me, Steve.
It's like an house without the house.
Hey, don't forget. Don't forget. Today is Sunday, which is PCS for the NHS, and now the aged, which is fucking me. So,
okay. Old age pensioner.
I'm not.
Right, okay.
OAP,
that's very
OAP.
I'll tell you what, he's got. Banksy's got cleaner, clearer labels than you've got, Stephen, on your channel. Like it's really clear the labels. Like Stephen, it's big white and blue background. It's very nice.
Yeah, I've got
very flashy. It's very flashy.
Oh, thank you. I'm very touched.
No, it is. No, I did notice. It's the first thing I noticed. Your labels are clearer.
Well, it's either blue or yellow or red. I check for different causes.
I'm going to go back and check now to see what Stephen Clark's are like. I can't remember. They're definitely clear. So you get some points for that.
Oh, thank you, buddy. That's very nice of you to comment now.
Yeah,
He's rolling his eyes in the back of his head there. I can see him doing it.
Well, you have to tell him how to do it later.
No, he's giving too much information. He's helped me out a load on cameras and things like that. So
you did. You told him how to do it. He didn't tell you anything.
I appreciate Steve Clark because he does give a lot of info and things like that, and I appreciate that.
Tell the truth, Banks. You taught him how to vlog.
I try my best.
Oh, there's people. Ron, there you go, Ron. What else did you do in the back of the limo there, Steve Monash?
Well, we were going to. Oh, shit.
Did you put your ashtray or anything like that?
No, I sat next to the general's wife, and the general's son was driving the car, and I also had the head, and I also had a Buddhist monk in the front left seat. So it was a Buddhist monk, the general's son, the general's wife, and myself.
With you with your hand on your dick. Good.
I was just going. Yeah, I was circle jerking.
So, was the monk driving?
I don't know. I had my hand on the general's wife's knee. I couldn't work it out.
Actually, the monk was
praying.
This
is a true story. This is a true story. You think I'm making it up?
No, I wouldn't be surprised. Not of you guys. I wouldn't be fucking surprised one bit.
That is my car that I use.
Circle jerking.
The monk was praying for a happy outcome.
Yep.
The monk was in the front seat on the left.
You're terrible, Beemore. You're fucking terrible.
Have you guys ever heard? Have you heard of the city? It's called Naypyidaw. Naypyidaw, not Gaypyidaw. Naypyidaw.
Yeah, Ron.
It isn't people in the chat. I don't mind that. As long as you aren't slagging me off or slagging the guests off, it's great. It's keeping the flow going. It's fucking fun as shit.
You can slag Monash off, but just leave the other three alone.
Look, look, you've got 14 people watching now, Steve. Before there was only 2. You explain to them about your icon and your limousine and shit.
No, I finished. I think I finished because I'm going to lose viewers here. They're going to drop off.
Explain to them about the limousine and pointing to the top there.
No, you're not listening. No, I'm sulky. No, you're not listening.
All right, that's the limousine that Stephen was driven around with.
That's the limousine that I was in. And that's...
he was in the limousine in Naypyidaw. That's the capital of Burma that nobody goes to.
Naypyidaw, not Naypyidaw, Naypyidaw.
What? Listen, one of my friends is Nepalese. She says Naypyidaw, okay?
She's Nepalese. That's in Nepal. That's in Nepal. That's in Nepal, not Burma.
That's Nepalese.
That's Nepal.
Yeah, I know, but she lives in Burma. Let's move on.
It's just car
there.
She's Australian. She's Australian and she lives in Burma. You tell the story, man. Oh, you tell the story, all right?
But you won't tell it. You told it before.
Oh, you just back it up then.
Leaving in the back of the limousine with some sort of woman that's half dressed.
I'm not. I'm taking the shot. I'm taking the camera shot.
The president was there. Was it the president? The president was there.
No. Well, there's a story about the president. No, President Obama visited after I did. I was the first one to interview Suu Kyi.
Yeah, great.
It's a long story.
Well, we've got all night, mate. What happened next?
I need pictures. I've got to show you pictures.
How about if you had a
I don't know how to share the screen.
How about if you had a Catholic priest in the front instead of a Buddhist monk? You would have had a second coming.
You would have lied like that. How come you're in the limousine? Anyway, how'd you end up in there?
Well, because I was staying at the monastery. The head. Oh, look, I'm tired of you. The head monk was the head monk was a student of mine, and I stayed at the monastery. And I wanted to go to Naypyidaw to visit Aung San Suu Kyi. And he was my connection. But when we got there, it didn't work out that way. But we did other things. And we stayed in the general's house, and I saw this city that most foreigners will never see. Well, they might these days, but at that time, it was just basically Chinese. The ministers lived there, and they displaced all the people that lived in that city normally, and then they built their own city, and it's got underground bunkers. You look it up, Naypyidaw. Look it up on Google. Stephen's gone to sleep.
No, I haven't got it. It's called Naypyidaw.
Oh, I call it Naypyidaw because I'm a bloody bogan, all right?
Right, it's the capital they built, right? They built it brand new.
Spell it,
And
Naypyidaw.
nobody wants to go there.
It's got underground bunkers, and what they were doing is they were gearing up.
Very similar to Canberra.
It is very similar to Canberra. I thought I was there. It's a very planned city, and it's very weird because it's the time that I went, there was nobody there. Very scary place to be.
Yeah.
Even though we were relatively safe.
This is the story I got off the taxi driver. And if you want to get the real story when you're in Birmingham, you ask taxi drivers. They got the latest shit. He reckons they had the shits with the Chinese because they were buying up everything in Naypyidaw.
True.
And they were taking them into the bushes, right, like into the forest. The taxi drivers cutting their throats, the Chinese. There was a big thing when I was over there, throat cutting of Chinese.
Yeah, well, all the housing they have there is basically for ministers in the junta and also for Chinese foreign dignitaries, and then the super rich, so relatives and family of the military. The rest of the population left back in Yangon. I forget how long the highway is, but it's an 8-lane highway that leads into Naypyidaw and Naypyidaw, and you basically are cut off from the rest of Burma. It's a hidden city.
Yeah.
Is there any theme parks there?
Yeah, there is actually.
John, they got everything brand new.
They see that what you're staring at there on my icon there is actually a replica of the sorry, I forgot the Shwedagon, the Shwedagon in Yangon, the Shwedagon Pagoda. It's actually a replica, and it's real gold. And I've been inside it, and it's amazing. The money and the wealth that's poured into this thing is beyond words. Yeah.
Was that gold stolen from Thailand?
I can't answer that, Jono, but I know Burma is rich in minerals and jade and emeralds and rubies and all the minerals you can think of. They're very, very wealthy.
Yeah.
And you name it, a teak wood. And this was, it was the weirdest feeling I've ever had. Stephen was right. It felt like I was in Canberra. It was a modern city. You wouldn't think it was.
You know, it is said if, when you go to Southeast Asia and travel, you can find your own little diamond. Sometimes it's a diamond in the rough.
Well, it's one of the ironies that you can actually, if you're a foreigner in a totalitarian country or, where there's a military junta or where the oppressive regime, ironically, you're as safe as you're ever going to be because the locals are not going to fucking hurt you. It's the generals you got to worry about, They're not. You're safe as hell because nobody would dare come near you because they'd be shot.
So, generally speaking,
it's a weird situation. I can't explain it, but it's weird. But yeah, Naypyidaw. You can read up about it on Google. You can see what the city has and how it was built, why it was built, what it has, underground bunkers. All of it. They thought the US was going to invade. You see, and they were gearing up for that. So they wanted somewhere to hide.
How long did it take to drive there, Stephen?
Oh, about an hour and a half, 2 hours, not long. Can't remember exactly, but not
so
long.
It's 100.
There's no traffic, because nobody else is allowed. Well, nobody else is allowed on the highway.
I don't think it was a hidden city, Stephen. Maybe when you were there, but when I was there, it was open up. But nobody just didn't want to go there because there was nothing there. It was just a new city, and there was just nothing.
When did you go there?
Oh, I don't know. Just shit.
I think I was there in 2013.
I'm just reading the chat in the moment.
I was there in 2013.
And you couldn't get into Naypyidaw? Oh, you did, yeah.
No. I got in, but like the whole 8-lane highway was completely empty because the people, quote, can't visit it. They can't get in there. It's a city away. The seat of power was removed from Yangon and put there, and Parliament House is not far from there as well. It's where all the Tortmador means army in Burmese. That's where they all reside, and it was a weird experience. Yeah, scared. So I just wanted you to know what that limousine was, anyway.
I was there at about 2012. I don't know, Steve. I never wanted to go there. I don't know whether you're allowed in there or not. I never thought you were not allowed in there, but
no, you couldn't get in there without, like as I said, I knew the monk, and he knew the general's son, and he, his wife's the general's wife. That's the only reason I was allowed to go in there. And I stayed at the general's house. Yeah.
You didn't want your funeral leg up.
They replaced Rangoon, and just nobody wanted to go there.
No, well, the first time I went there was 96, and then I went there again in 97, and I went 2013, 2017. So 4 times. And the first time I went there was interviewed Aung San Suu Kyi.
Yeah, how'd you go with that, Steve? Let's get into that. Aung San Suu Kyi. How'd you go with that, mate?
Well, how did it come about?
Yeah.
I was studying in Australia, and we're all talking about what could we do. There's nothing we can do because people were being burnt alive in crematoriums. I mean, all the worst sort of oppression that you could think of. The reason why Suu Kyi got the Nobel Peace Prize is because, she stood for freedom and stood up against the generals and the army and everything. Of course, she's on the nose now. But that's another story. But everybody said, what can we do? So like an idiot, I went over there and did something. And I did a story. And we advertised it. I had a gun pulled on me over there by, I took pictures of in prison. I had a soldier walk up and cock a gun in my head. I was young and stupid. I was only about 34 and 36 maybe. And I wouldn't do it now. But I was the first guy or first person to interview Aung San Suu Kyi since her house arrest in 20 years. There's no other person that had interviewed her. Couldn't get in. And I got in because I knew a Chinese American who ran a restaurant there. And I went under the pseudonym of Mark Jackson. And when I went down there, I had to make an appointment I got him to telephone to set up an appointment so I could interview Suu Kyi. And when I went down to visit her, I took a local bus. I had military, unbeknownst to me, I had military intelligence spying. They were following me. I didn't realise, but I had military. They call them MI. It's a colloquialism that they have in Burma. So I had military intelligence follow me, and they didn't arrest me, but they followed me back after the interview to the mate's restaurant. And I had to hide the tapes that I had of the interview and hide the pictures and everything. And we had to be a bit clever. But when I came into the gates of Aung San Suu Kyi's house, I went under the pseudonym of Mark Jackson. And it said, Mark Jackson, are you here to see Miss Kyi? He said,
drop it.
Sorry, Matt?
Sorry, so I was just answering someone in the chat.
Oh, that's all right. Sorry, I'm probably going off. They probably don't want to listen to all this shit, do they?
No. Keep going.
So they ushered me off to the books. There's some books over the side, and I signed my name as Mickey Mouse in the books. These soldiers, all they could do is grunt at me. So I went over, and they wanted me to sign the book. Anyway, before I went in to interview her, this little old lady came out with white hair, and she says, "Are you Mark Jackson?" I said, "Well, not really. I used a pseudonym." And she said, "Did the soldiers give you a hard time?" And I said, "Well, not really, but I didn't sign my name. I signed it Mickey Mouse." And she started laughing. She was a sweet old thing. She said to me, "Don't worry, the soldiers can't read and write." And so I thought, that's great. So I walked in, and I was waiting for Suu Kyi to come into the room out the front where she greets people. And an amazing woman. She had this Oxford accent. She just reeked of intelligence, which left me cold. I was far behind her. And she said, I forget, like questions like I'd say, I said to her, "I'll cry if this tape doesn't work, if this interview, if it's not recorded." And she said, "Please don't cry." I put a hand on my knee. I thought I was going to pass out. I was that in awe of her. And I thought, and we had a 30-40 minute interview. We took photos with each other. And then I went back to Australia and cut a long story. Oh, by the way, on her last day when I interviewed her, she's a very clever lady. She said to me, "Is this your last day?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Good." And I thought, when I got back in the taxi, I thought, I wonder what she meant by that. What she meant was that if I stayed any longer, my life was in danger.
I'd just say, Mr. Monash, that it would have been a little bit sus if you had called yourself Michael Jackson. I think they would have picked up then.
They probably would have asked me to dance and sing a song because they
did you dance Yeah, sing a song.
No, Moon walked into the gate.
Talking about bubbles. I've got a fucking log dropper. See what it is? The one if you read the screen, log dropper. He's never been Talon before. He wants to go. But he's a bit worried. I mean, everyone's got blurred lines at the moment, what's going on between England and Talon. But Talon haven't officially announced anything about us going. We can go as long as you got certain rules, which is this over there, business, or medical terms. But it's got blurred lines at the moment because England have announced with an update is if you come back from Thailand, you've got to do a 2-week quarantine. Now, we can't make out is that the 2-week quarantine you've got to do at the moment if you're going over there as a business or any of them 3 classes, or is Thailand going to open up soon? And they've leaked a bit of information out we don't know about. That's what I'm trying to work out exactly. Is it a bit leaked information? I'd say until it comes from the Thai government itself, it's a net of mess. It's whispers in the wind.
You're correct there, Banksy, because they tend to have different ministers that get into the media stream and float ideas, run it up the flagpole to see what the public reaction is. And when it comes from the top that it's, written in stone, then you believe it. All the rest of it's just bullshit.
So, like I say, I mean, you get your yes and no question, log dropper. And as in the moment, it'd be no until it's officially announced. And is it worth it? You've got to work out your holiday. Is it worth quarantine when you come back home? Is it worth quarantine when you get there for 2 weeks? If you're going for a 3-week stay, to me, it's not really worth it unless you're going for a specific reason like me or something. So if you're going there for 3.5 weeks, even if you're getting 14 days, to me, it's worth it. But that's my specific why I'm going. For anyone else who's going on holiday for 3 weeks, I'd say, no, I don't think it's fucking worth it. I'd say I don't think it's worth it.
Doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. If you're going to be quarantined there and quarantined when you come back home, I'm one of the fortunate ones that I probably won't get quarantined when I come back home. But a lot of people will be quarantined when they come back home, and there's a lot of things between the lines at the moment, as England are basically trying to say is, well, between the lines, it's because the aspect of who are Thailand going to open up to first, and where they come from. You can say regions like China, they've got reasonable spikes, or Leicester, reasonable spikes in the UK. They could then on say you can't come from specific reasons, which is fair play. But the other one is the factor being, is it really worth quarantining? If they quarantine you in their hotels, it's going to cost you a fair bit of money for them 14 days before you even get in. Well, before you have your frigging holiday or whatever you want to do.
I think you got different standards of hotels, Banksy. You got 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, whatever.
Can you have the 1-star, please? The guest house.
If you got COVID, you go to the 1-star.
Go to the fucking tip.
We mentioned on one early is does that room come with on off and on top for like maids?
But let's get into some all seriously. The easiest way to find out is what's going on when you're able to travel, when you're prepared to travel, is contact the Thai embassy in your own country, and they will be more than helpful. Because believe me, they do.
Well, you have to now, JS. You have to now, JS, because you've got to get a certificate now.
Yeah, well, I'd say that's what the UK.
That's the latest development. You've got to get a certificate from the Thai embassy.
Well, I'd say it's going on the website in the UK about travel, is because it used to be not but essential travel. Now it's changed. It's not all but essential travel. You can go there, apparently, but you got to do 14 days coming back. But the thing is, how do they know you can go there? If the Thai government have not announced that in stone that you can't go there, why have the British announced something before they ain't know anything, or they're just doing that for people who can do them 3 categories.
Well, certain countries get priority because of the number of COVID cases or deaths.
Yeah.
That's correct. That's right. Stephen, how's the microphone? Is it loud enough? Is it?
Yeah, we can hear you, buddy.
Yeah.
Is it really deep in sort of authority, sort of talky ways? You know?
No, it's not. It's not as good as mine, but you're okay.
You're not
log dropper.
I'm leaning a bit more now, so I can talk.
I just don't need the technology to.
That's the name, log dropper. I remember that one, log dropper.
Yeah, it's good. I said it before. It was good done. That one.
Log dropper going on.
Shut up, you lot.
Long.
Log dropper. Answer to your question is the last I researched.
Yeah.
You needed a certificate to say that you were clear of the COVID-19. No more than 72 hours prior.
72 hours. So that's 3 days, basically. 2 weeks or 3 days. So,
you read that sort of stuff, and 72 hours later, they change it. Who knows?
Yeah, but you sort of basically you're sorting it out in your own country first, and then you go from there.
Oh man, how you doing, buddy? The thing is,
the
thing at the moment is if you take a COVID test, how do you know you can get back in time before you fucking fly in your own country?
Yeah, well, you got to when you come back to your own country, you go back into quarantine, I think.
Yeah, but I'm on about the COVID test. Because you have to have a COVID test, it's got to last for 72 hours, so it's got to last for 3 days.
Bexy, how long does a test take to do?
Well, that's what I'm trying to work out. If you take a COVID test, it can take like 5 days. You can get it done in 5 days. You can get it done in 5 days. But the thing is, if you go for one, if you make say you phone up the local doctors and say, right, I'm going away, explain the prediction again. You're going to Thailand or you're going to Vietnam or wherever country needs it. When you book your appointment, and are you sure you can get back that at the right date? You might get fucking the day you fly and think, shit, I can't fly because I haven't had my test through. And then all of a sudden it comes to the post. You go, shit, I missed my flight. That's the R one. That is the R one. There's too many slip-ups. There's too many slip-ups. Nothing's in granite. Nothing's really... It doesn't help you out at all. And the information really doesn't help you out with doctors or nothing. Nothing.
Well, I suppose it depends on how many people they've got to test too. I mean,
well,
how long it's going to take? You got to.
How long will it take? And if you're flying a Pacific, you got that in order. When you get it, you need that a day before you fly. But that isn't guaranteed. It's not guaranteed.
But it can take. You don't like you may not be showing any symptoms for 1 or 3 weeks anyway. Before you show that you've got it. So it could take the whole time you're in quarantine.
Well, so that's what I understand is that they want to test saying you're okay before you get there. But when you get there saying you're okay, you're still in fucking quarantine for 14 days. So it defeats the object. It defeats the object of it. You may as well fly there with the symptoms, go into quarantine and say, listen, he's got it, boys. We're keeping him here for 14 days.
Yeah, it's basically determining whether you've got a current infection, whether it's right now.
Protecting the people on the plane, basically. That's what they're doing. Protecting people on the plane who you're flying with, or the airport, or wherever region you're visiting for stopover. That's what it's but it's very blurred lines. I think it's very blurred lines on how they're doing this. Very blurred lines.
So before you don't have to wear the mask on the plane, apparently.
Can you still eat on the plane?
No, you got to take your own food.
Or do you have to take on your own fucking doggy bag?
Cough in your elbow.
Your own doggy bag. Means you get food on the plane, or you have to take a bag of crisps, or your own food, McDonald's or whatever. Because someone was saying apparently they're not allowed to serve food on planes. I don't even know anything about that. I hear rumours, but that's it. It's rumours. So I love someone to actually tell me, but I know you guys in the chat probably a lot of you have probably having flu recently.
Well, I wouldn't really worry me. I'm the sort of guy to be sitting there picking his nose and eating it.
Yeah.
Yuck. That's disgusting.
Looking it back at that little kid.
No.
I do well now, touch wood. And I always seem to avoid the screaming kill in the playing time. Freaking God. I couldn't do that. That'd do me.
Next time I see a boogie on the seat, I know who's been there.
Yeah, me. Probably.
Stephen Clark.
Me with a doggy bag. We're taking a doggy bag. I think the most exciting time of my life was Captain Myanmar. I was upgraded to business class, and I was sitting there.
You know what it is, Banksy? I used to go to McDonald's and buy some McDonald's or something and take it through customs and eat that on the frigging plane.
Yeah. You got a munchie, and this is edible.
Yeah. I used to buy myself a couple of drinks, a couple of drinks to take on. But since that guy did that shoe job, he was going to blow up the plane or whatever he was going to do, and then they decided that they couldn't take any liquor on board the plane.
Yeah, I don't know about them airways. I don't save anything in business class. Economy class. I aren't too sure about one.
Yeah, I think you got to buy it. One Mexico, you got to buy it. You order it. Oh, that's in Australia.
Really?
Yeah, you got to buy the food on Jetstar.
No, gosh.
Yeah.
It's all gone downhill, hasn't it?
That's it. I mean, if you're doing long goal,
you got to
fucking buy your own food. I mean, that's disgusting. That's
Banks, it seems like it's a cheap fare, but you sit on a plane for, I don't know what you guys are like. We sit on it for about 8-9 hours, I think.
Yeah.
You go 8 or 9 hours without a drink or a sandwich or whatever. So you end up buying a sandwich and a couple of drinks, and it all starts to add up,
Yeah, we do 7 hours. I mean,
is that on Thai Airways too?
No, Thai Airways is different. They're they serve nothing at the moment because they're not flying. But there's all that sort of shit.
Yeah, same in Emirates, man.
Then they stop the ham. You can't take hamburgers and shit. I used to take McDonald's. I was saying, what are you going to do with the fucking McDonald's hamburger? You're going to belt people over the head with it and take over the plane?
No, I took a fucking sausage roll Sausage roll.
He hijacked a plane with a sausage.
No, I had a sausage fucking roll. And I got my sausage roll. I had to sit in the fucking toilet and fucking eat it.
Have you got a selfie of that?
Playing with your sausage fucking roll in the fucking toilet in Emirates.
They made you go to the toilet to eat it. What a dirty bunch of bastards.
No, over here, anything. Anything prior to the going through to go into the international area, any food, any drink, throw it in a bin, because it's classed as dirty or whatever. You walk that other side of that line, and you can buy your McDonald's, you can buy all your crap, not a problem. But the interesting part about it, because they think things might be contaminated. Now, imagine having a contaminated hamburger or something like that, where the other side of the imaginary line, it's safe as houses.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was a bit half cut though when I took the sausage roll on. I was a bit half cut. And it was a munchie. I didn't realise until it was about 3 hours in the air, sobered up. I thought, I grabbed my backpack out, pulled the sausage roll out, I thought, what the fuck? So, stick it in my back pocket, I thought, I ain't going to get this out in fucking Dubai, am I? So, I went to the toilet and ate the fucker.
At least you're hygienic. Bex.
Banksy, whack it under the armpit and warm it up.
Yeah, the thing was about
it. Dear.
I can imagine opening up the fucking.
That's sauce. Oh.
Imagine the toilet and finding a fucking sausage roll packet. Yeah, that's what probably said. Blame me. It wasn't a great feeling. Well, it wasn't a good feeling. I was just fucking paranoid. I felt fucking paranoid. Staying there with my fucking sausage roll in my pocket on the fucking on the flight to Dubai. So I was a bit paranoid, actually.
It's just horrible to fly now. It's just really is horrible. Everything's rationalized economically. It just, I mean, weren't they one stage trying to strap people to like things that look like an ironing board to get more passengers on? Well, remember that? You were strapped to a board, and then they would incline it. You'd go like it could go horizontal or 45 when you're ready to have your meal, and then just go back to horizontal, and there's like an ironing board, and they were going to put those on the planes instead of seats. Like you're like Hannibal Lecter almost. I mean, what? It's so small now. The leg room and the seats are so tiny. I mean,
I like the 380.
It's horrible.
I always have for the back of the plane. I always take, there's any chance of the back of the plane anywhere near an emergency exit. Why? Because I like to put my fucking legs out because I'm a bit tall. I like to stretch my legs. I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'10" and a half, but I like to stretch my fucking legs out.
Gee, I wish I was that tall.
And people say, I mean, are you stupid because you want to sit at the back of the plane? Hey, that's where the fucking one of the black boxes are. I'll be the back of the plane. You don't see a plane reversing into a fucking mountain.
I sat into the seats reserved for the air hostesses.
I'm not as well. I go to the back of the plane. That's where you'll see.
They weren't happy, I'll tell you. They're saying, "Excuse me." I said, "Yes, I'll have a cold beer, please." No, you asshole. You're in my seat.
I said I think the worst experience I've ever had with Emirates is I asked for the back of the plane. I was there, and I'm not going to ever go at any religious group, shape, or form. But I have to have two people out the way. You're praying. Just get to the fucking toilet. I was down to. I was pissing myself, and they're praying away, and they're like, "Why are you doing it in front of the bog?" I know it's disrespectful to try and move you, but I need to have a piss. Fucking horrendous.
Banksy, I'm going to go on, mate. I'm fucked. I'm sorry. I'm tired, mate.
Hey, cheers, come on, bud. I'll catch you.
See you later, Banksy. Thanks.
Yes. Me too, Banksy. I'll be on my way.
Bloody chicken.
I only came on to help out for the first little bit. I'm tired too. I've been doing this all day.
A lie about your visiting long gone.
Next time I'm coming.
You know Clark is doing that with his mouth on purpose, don't you?
See you, buddy. Good luck.
All right. He has been there. I've seen the photos. You remember you showed me the photos ages ago?
No, I didn't. You're a liar.
No, you saw me doing that hot number, sushi. Yeah.
You want to see her again? Can I share it on this channel?
On?
Do you want to see it? Who wants to see the photo?
I got my hand up. You got your hand up, Johnny?
Show us a photo. I'll put it on the screen for you. Come on.
How do I do it? What do I do? Just press share screen?
Turn your camera or something. I don't know.
I've got to go. Yeah, first of all, I've got to go get the photo. Hold on.
That's the idea.
You want the nude one or the one with the clothes on?
No, don't be silly. She's a wonderful lady. Don't talk like that. Mate, you just made me vomit in my drink.
She was a wonderful lady. She's hated now.
Why? What did you do with her? Showed the photos.
Anyway, I learned a lesson today, guys. It says, someone said, put your mic close to you so you can hear me. Does that sound okay?
It's better.
Sound like a goddamn bingo caller.
No, seriously, you can hear much better when you've got it like that.
Yeah, I can see that strapped to my side of my face. How are you doing, lads? Is everything okay tonight?
There's a couple of books or something you can put under it.
What, fucking duct tape? Fucking duct tape or something to my face? Yeah, that sounds good.
Well, you can do that if you like.
Duct tape up there like a fucking gimp.
Bit of a conversation piece.
I'll take the highlights up for fucking CCWC, won't it? Why has Banksy got a fucking mic strapped to his face like a fucking gimp? Well, if you're watching CCWC, you're always welcome, buddy. You know that. Say you're always welcome. I know he's always lingering around. I know he's always lingering around somewhere. But yeah, I'll tell you what, I do like
Who's the old man's name? Who's old man?
I don't know his name. I'll just call him old man.
Mm.
Old man's been around for fucking far too long. I'm just trying to catch up to the fucking chat now. As long as old man's being respectful, I don't mind. If he's not, you're getting bollocking. Old man, behave yourself.
Yeah. Oh, no, he comes over our channel, I think, a few times.
Might as well at home on this. It's never bad.
That's what you want.
Yeah, some questions like, but
Righto. So what do? I put the cam off. Okay. Yeah. I can just hold up to the camera. I don't have to share the screen.
Yeah, I can do that then. Righty.
Hold on.
Oh, I got the wrong person there.
Out of a dog.
Wait on.
Right.
Wait on. I can't do this.
Wait. There we go.
That's me and Suchi.
Which one are you, on the left or right?
That's me on the left. I don't know. She's only a little thing. She's only a little thing, and then I'll show you another photo.
She's around.
Let's see more. Yeah. This is her. This is where I interviewed her in that room there. Oh fuck! How do I get it? That's where I can't do the camera. Wait on.
Go that way. Go that way.
That's the room that I interviewed her in.
Yeah.
And then she had a picture of her father on the wall. Yeah. And you can see my.
What that is? Is that your
backpack and everything there?
Yes.
And she used to have these meetings every week outside the front of her house, and that's where I used to go and listen to her before the interview. That was when people sat out the front, and she had guards around her, and I was taking photos. And then,
Stephen, explain to old man who you're showing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. It was Aung San Suu Kyi. I don't know. This is the lady here. It's an old photo of her there. It's not very clear, I suppose. It's hard to show it on here. Sorry.
You should scan them, Steve. Scan them all, and you got a scanner or whatever.
Yeah, they're so here's what it used to be like. It was a pretty scary place. See down that one there. Oh, sorry, there. That's where all the soldiers are taking a prisoner down the street. So they've got a prisoner and they're taking him away. Yeah. And that one's there, Insein prison, where they used to put all the prisoners in the truck, and they're all naked and everything, and they take them away to Insein prison. See the guy in the blue with the radio? He'd be MI. He'd be military intelligence. And then they had these signs everywhere. Let me just take it out so it'll be easy to show you.
All right, guys, don't get any dodgy thoughts when it says people in the back of a truck like naked, especially if they're all women and you're just a man.
So they had the People's Desire. So it said those signs were everywhere. So if you were a foreigner, we were considered the enemy. So People's Desire, all this propaganda. Those signs you won't see those signs anymore, but they used to be around everywhere on TV. This is the.
Tony Bonds are coming up with that one.
Sorry, it's hard to show you. Oh, here's one of the ones. Here's one of the.
Steve, they're still asking. What's her name?
Aung San Suu Kyi, Daw Aung San Suu Kyi.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to show it. There, see that guy there? Yeah. He's the captain, and I had to go into what they call City Hall.
Yeah.
And I, on the same day I met him, I had to meet Suu Kyi. And what I was doing with him was he was the Minister for Roads. And, of course, if you see on the same page, there's all the slave labour going on the roads and everything. So it's a big story. It's hard to show you on this. Show you one more. Last one. That's the guy, the soldiers. The common soldier was just, and that's me in the back of the truck. See down there?
What happened to the truck run you over?
No, that's me on the truck with the soldiers. So I had to pretend I was. I didn't have to. I couldn't tell them. I had that silly American bandana on. Sorry, but it was. I had to tell them why I was. Like I had to be a tourist. I couldn't let them know that I was what I was trying to do, of course, because they would have shot me. Funny thing was, he gave me his gun. I'll show you a picture. I think I got his picture of that where he actually gives me his gun, and I could have shot him, but then he had his wife and his daughter with him, so it wouldn't have been very nice, would it? And there's a mate of mine in the day used to help me. They're only small little people. I was quite a big boy, you can see. And they're on the left, and that's him in the middle there. And they thought I was a fucking giant. I don't know what they thought, but But he was helping me, this little tough bloke where you can see next to me. Yeah, he's a real. I think he used to do Muay Thai and stuff. He's a tough boy, and he helped me get to a lot of places that I couldn't have otherwise gotten to. And that's about one more.
They fucking said that 5 fucking minutes ago.
I know, I've got it all out now, so I might as well fucking show you. It's very interesting. They had they used to hide me in the villages. Oh, this one here was interesting. This is with a monk. Can you see?
Shouldn't have fucking been there taking pictures. That's why they're fucking out.
It's fucking hard trying to show you on the camera.
But ain't she done? What's happened to her? What happened to her? She got fucked over, didn't she?
Yeah, well, basically, she bit tight in the head now. The Rohingya people.
She gave him her voice and then she took it away from him, basically.
No, not really. But it's she gave them a voice, as you said, and she put them on the map. She gave them international attention, and then when the Rohingya were attacked by extremists, within the community, and they had a lot of Islamic insurgencies as well. In fact, that fighting's been going on for years, and that's one of the places where I sat and had a meal one time. It's just to eat the bit. Yeah. So anyway, I can't show you on there, but Meta, and so now she's on the nose among the Rohingya people, not among the Burmese people, but of the international community, because she's trying to explain to them that she's trying to still transition to democracy, right? And so
he's fucking told you he fucking is 3 fucking times now who it fucking is.
Aung San Suu Kyi, yeah.
You got
it's
it
all right.
yeah.
You probably had enough of me already, so I'll let you get back to whatever you're doing.
Fucking, it does me head in. Some Kyi. We all know about her. No, not used to her directly in the fucking chat. We all know about her. We know what she's like. We know exactly what happened, and we shouldn't fucking know anyway. But yeah, you work it out. It's like she put them on the map. She did that, which we all know, Steve. But that's it. What happened afterward? What happened after? I thought was fucking interesting. What happened?
Yeah, she lost the Nobel. She kept the Nobel Peace Prize. She lost the. She lost the. Oxford Uni took away their award, and a few other places around. All the awards that she got were taken back. People blamed her for not speaking out enough for the Rohingya people, and
don't fucking fuck about with it.
What she was saying is, what people didn't understand was that she is not the president. They think she's the president, but she's not. She can't be because she's married to a foreigner, and in the Constitution, it doesn't allow her to be president anyway. And she had a very strong portfolio, but it was by and large benign portfolio. She couldn't really do anything with it.
Fucking hell, we did a royal family in England. Fucking hell, there won't be a royal family. Everything's fucking German and crazy.
Yeah.
American. We've got American in the blood soon, and the blood now. So, what can I say? What can I fucking say?
Well, the Tortmador make up 25% of the parliament, right? So they're in fact running the show. And the rest are made up of proxy parties, and what they call them is soldiers out of uniform. So for the international world, I was amazed how naive they were. When Obama went across to meet her, and Hillary went across to meet her, and several other leaders, they were already hailing the fact that they'd gotten democracy. And she was trying to say, no, we're in the transition to democracy. We're not there yet. And they didn't understand the gravitas of the situation. She was not the president. She had a very benign portfolio, and she was fighting the good fight from within the rank and file. Now, her father was Aung San, who was assassinated in 1947. Anyway, I won't go into it all. A lot of stories.
These guys in the chat should understand. You know where you're coming from. The same as fucking me. Maybe it's because I'm an old get, but we understand that. I hope Steve Holmes, you dappy little shit. I got my second son in the chat. Don't you hate it when you get your second son in the chat?
Cool.
Terrible. Yeah, I hear you dappy little shit. Nothing worse than someone near family like in your fucking chat. Terrible. Fucking terrible. I should outlaw you. You should be. I might put you on the fucking notice there, Mr.
Look at me
Stevens.
trying to get into a fucking horse and cart. I couldn't even get my ass in there. The Burmese would get up to 15 people in there. I couldn't even get my ass in the door. They're still.
Mr. Stephen Holmes, you're looking at horse and cart. We used to that around this fucking village, aren't we?
Actually, I do tell a lie. I did manage to get into it eventually.
We live in a small village where I come from, so we do tend to see that quite a lot. They usually got parkies in them.
I'll show you this. Here. I just want to ask you something. What do you think's happening here? What do you think's happening there? I'm on a train. What do you think's happening? Can you see anything that's happening? You see the rope?
Hang on, brother. I mean, it's the.
Can you see a rope? See the guard?
Hang on. Fucking Johnny Siam again.
There's a guard there, and there's a rope. There's a rope there. If you can see the rope.
Go over there a little bit.
See the rope down the bottom?
Ah.
And I'm on the train, right? So all the Burmese people are in one carriage, and I'm in the other train, roped off by myself.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So I was in my own separate carriage. Yeah, I was in my own separate carriage. Yeah. So there was a rope that separated me. This one shows it more clearly, where they put all the Burmese people. They were packed into the train. See, and I'm behind the rope. So I'm taking that photo from an empty carriage.
You're treated as a foreign, which is completely different altogether. Then
completely roped off. It was really weird.
You're classed as a foreign visitor, so you're gonna be. Hey, don't say jump in the rope because that's Muhammad Ali. But it's dope behind the rope half the fucking time.
Yeah, it was like so sad for them, you know. I mean,
yeah, he went tits up for him, but she coming through it, and then she did exactly the opposite, and she misled a lot of fucking shit. But with power corrupts, doesn't it? Power corrupts.
Look, I don't know enough to say that she was what the media are painting her out to be. My question is, where were they in the 20 years that the oppression was going on? Where were they on the 8th of the 8th, 88, when 4,000 people were killed, women and nurses in the street? Nowhere.
They locked her up for a reason. They locked her up for a reason because she found the voice of them. That's what I did. That was the overturn. That was the coup of it without a coup. And
but anyway, it's a lost era. But it's look, I think she's done some things incorrectly, but I think she's been in an extremely difficult position.
Hey, everyone can't be perfect. No one can be perfect. I mean, I've seen what she's done, and these guys who chat know what she's done. She's done a lot of things correctly and a lot of things incorrectly, and it does happen. It does happen.
Yeah, I'm not an apologist for it. All I'm just saying is it would strike me passing strange that she would be blamed for all the atrocities that are occurring with the Rohingya group now, when for 20 years, she had to fight to get them where they are today, to get them on the map, to transition them to democracy. She didn't get those awards for nothing. And just to take them back because there's an ethnic minority in which they've been arguing with for over 2,000 years. Yes, it's not a good look. You've got all these people being, like they call it, when they take the people, I'm too tired to think now, sorry, but when they're getting rid of all the Rohingya people and sending them back to India, but she's trying to say there's insurgencies, there's Islamic insurgencies, the same that you'll have in every other country.
You work it out as media is the worst fucking enemy.
Oh, the media shocking. Media shocking.
And that's exactly shocking. That's it. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what happened. You make me your best friend or your worst fucking enemy. And if you're not the flavour of the month, you're down bank. They just sell news. That's what they do. They aren't bothered about you or your life. As long as they can sell news, they're quite fucking happy to make that buck of you. That's why I don't like the media too well, actually.
Well, the photos I took for the newspaper were
talking to you, talking to the guys in this chat. That's the only media I like. Because it's pure common sense. It's pure common sense. We don't make any money from it. It's pure common sense. Yeah,
Well,
log drop, mate. Thank fucking God for that.
The thing you realise about the soldiers is that they have wives and family too. You know, they also have wives and family, and many of them are uneducated. You know.
Dave, you got a question, buddy?
Oh.
Can you read the chat?
But
no,
you know,
I have to
at the end of the day,
your actual
John?
at the end of the day, she was in exile on that island for a lot of years. She put into the public regime the plight as far as the Rohingyan people or whatever. They actually are not Burmese. They're actually no more than squatters or whatever. And they are throughout that area in not only Burma, other countries as well, where they demand. They don't go, not all of them go about their way of life the way they want. When they start making demands, that's when you piss off the hierarchy and things happen. As we've seen in Burma, there's been a lot of military action on both sides. So the poor, hard done by people, what are they doing with all this military hardware? You've got to ask yourself some questions. All this has been going on for years. There's uncleared minefields that have been there for years in the north.
Yeah, it's
so at the end, Ben, would you recommend Myanmar, Yangon, stuff around like that through that? I would. Shit, yeah. I think culturally and the whole lot of it, and architecturally, fantastic. But you still got to be careful. It doesn't matter where you go. You still got to keep your wits about you.
That's it. No matter what. That's all I is common sense. You use common sense. No matter what you do.
Want to see a real floating market?
And Stephen Holmes, you dappy little shit, you better give me a thumbs up before you fucking leave.
Yeah, that's a real floating market, guys. That's not a tourist one you see in Bangkok. That's a real one.
Yeah, I don't do tourist floating market.
See that one? See that one? That's real. That's in Burma. That's probably what Thailand used to be like 30 years ago. But that's a real floating market. Really, real floating market. Amazing feeling when you go through them.
I'll say. I mean, you look at Bangkok now. I mean, Bangkok was the Venice of the East. It was listed as Venice of the East.
Yeah,
because everything was pulled through them canals and through the.
That's right.
That's how it worked.
It's where they used to live. Yeah.
Moved along, and they moved along a bit too fucking quick sometimes. It lost that presence.
They had an old British post office there, funnily enough, from the colonial days. I think that was 1947.
God, we love being there, don't we? We love a British post office.
There you go. British post office. That's for your British fans.
Fair play.
British post office. Nice one. I took a picture of it for you.
I'm a British boy. That's all right, mate. That's buddy. Look at that. See?
Yeah.
He's got
a little red box.
He's got a British post box now, lads. Look at that.
Yeah, that's 1947. 1947.
Red.
Yeah. So there you go.
It's still red, lads. Still British fucking post box.
I bored the shit out of your viewers today, have I?
No, it's been steady. The
trouble is, it's hard to show you on this camera.
No, believe me, if I want to shit my viewers, I could bore the shit out of them. But my viewers are pretty much okay. I mean, I'm quite happy. I mean, I could have like about 2 or 3 people viewing and 2 or 3 people still in the chat.
If I told you that was the main city of Burma, look, not a foreign fucking sign, that was the main city of Burma when I was there, Yangon. Where's all the foreigns? There's no foreign investment. There's no cars virtually. There's no buildings, highways. That was the largest. A lot of those buildings were left over from the colonial times, in the British colonial times. So you don't see that anymore, a city like that. Nothing. no Sony, no fucking foreign company, nothing, not a thing. Because they were cut off from the world for 50 years.
They cut off for a fucking reason.
So it was like going back in the time warp. I mean, even
if your country's cut off for a reason, it's cut off for a reason. I don't know if people like fucking Korea and fucking China, but your country's cut off for a reason. And sometimes, when you look at the reason, why the hell would you want to mix with the rest of the fucking world? With the amount of shit what it brings with it?
True.
It is there. It is there. But it's simple to work it out sometimes. Why would you want to fuck about the rest of the shit in the fucking world? We have a lot of shit. We have a lot of baggage. It's like a lot of baggage. But would it be acceptable to take that baggage on? I mean, a lot of countries probably say, no, not really. Not really.
No, that's true. But anyway, I shall say good night to you all. Thank you for inviting me on your channel, Banksy. It was a real pleasure.
Interesting, buddy, and thanks for sharing that one.
Hello to your viewers. I know for a lot of them that wouldn't mean much because a lot of people don't even know where it is.
I appreciate Stephen so much for fucking sharing that stuff, because that is history and the making, as you see them pictures. You've got to actually know what happened in Myanmar. You've got to know everything about that country. I'm an old man at 55. I watched it through the years and years and years, and I watched that woman get all the degrees, get the awards, what she deserved at that time. And it's history. It's history. And Stephen, thanks very much, buddy, for sharing.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll try and do a better job in the photos if we ever revisit it. Okay, then.
Good job in the photos.
See you, mate. See you, mate. See you, guys.
Cheers, that means I'm just Johnny Sam on mute. The good thing is about his fucking listening, the old fucking getters. Oh no, he's on now.
I don't know how to get off here now.
You just said leave studio.
That's it. The red button with the cross on it. Click on that.
Button. It's not like voting in Myanmar. You have to hit the cross on it.
See you guys.
See you guys. Take care, buddy. God bless. And that was Stephen. Good bloke. But I'll tell you what, when you look at it, lads, that was history in the making. When you look at it with Myanmar, as let's say it's in the making of the pictures, it's history in the making. Because you couldn't get in there. And when you could actually get in there and take pictures like that, wow. To me, that's fucking good. That's good shit.
Yeah,
it's good content. It's just that people don't fucking see that content. That's what I think is weird, Johnny. As people think all the time, and he just shows true content, even in pictures.
Yeah, the one thing about it is, I don't really care if somebody says, "And I'm an old prick" or something like that. That's fine.
I get used to it.
They've got to get there. Number one.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, if you be a bit respectful, a bit of knowledge passed on can save you a lot of time and a lot of struggles. If you're prepared to listen to other people that have been there, kind of done it. Yes, things change, but
you're prepared for it. You're prepared for what you're going to hit. You're not hitting a brick wall. You've studied. You've done your own work because you listen. You just
the first time I travelled, like as far as myself, a real eye opener because you had no backup. You were the one to do it, and I was going into places that weren't exactly friendly, so you had to keep your wits about you, and some of those experiences were wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
I shared something about this the other day. I mean, these guys don't realise how good it is to have a YouTube, right? Anything, any information on YouTube at your fingertips. What used to be back 17 years ago when you visited fucking Thailand. They haven't got a fucking clue unless you were there 17 years ago or what you have to go around the weekend to actually do anything. Let you do anything. I mean, you get the ground running. You hit the ground running. The only information you got was in a little fucking package, a little folder. I'll tell you what, guys, I'll show you. I'll show you. I can put my arm straight on it. Put my arm straight on your joint. Well, you know BTS, don't you? Right? We all know BTS. Right? So, when I can put my hands on. You got things like that. Oh, you know what? Now I'm going to put another one. Some of those guys are just rooting in my. Do you know what? I love rooting in my fucking drawers. Just to show you something. Well, I think I'll just show you guys exactly what you went through when you went there. There's around some fucking way. I'll root it out somewhere. But yeah, we went fucking Bangkok or anything like that and looked for guest houses. We didn't have a go though. So you picked up one of these fucking little flyers. You guys see these fucking things. Right, so what you did is you picked up a flyer like that. That was it. That's what you did. You didn't get a go though. You got one of these flyers. Hotels and guest houses. Remember them, Johnny? And that's all you fucking got. We didn't have YouTube. We had this. And it advanced since then. It's advanced. The other one was, I can't find the map. Remember the map Johnny used to give you when you used to go about 15 to 17 years ago? You were given a big fuck off map. And Jesus Christ, I worked out and for the map. It was unfucking believable. It was unfucking believable. You pulled your map out and it's like, where the fucking hell am I going here? But now it's so easy. Believe me, guys, it's so easy now on YouTube. And people treat it as fucking. Well, it's like trolls now. Well, no, even like trolls now. It annoys me because it's too easy for people to slag people off. Have a go at people, but you don't realise if they've done the information for you. And if it wasn't for them guys, you wouldn't even be able to study about being fucking Thailand or Vietnam or the Philippines or anywhere you want to go in the fucking world. Because now you can just put YouTube on, study it before you go.
Correct.
And you got people that slag it off and you think, you know, how sad is that? How really fucking sad is that? How sad is that?
The whole part about it is when I first started off doing live streams and that, it was because I had a guts full of misinformation. And some of the YouTubers and that in the day of they'll show you bits and pieces and if you send me some money, I'll tell you how it's done. And realistically, if you did the research, the information was there. To me, it was bullshit. So I started off and did all my research, and then freely shared it with people. And that's the one thing that I'm proud of. That I've never asked anybody for anything. Copped a lot of flack. You know, all those kind of things, disrespectful, smart-ass young cunts that know everything. But at the end of the day, each to their own. But they obviously watch or listen, and they pick up those viewpoints.
Saying the same thing. No YouTube when he went. He got a book, obviously he's Ben, and he did it. And I can guarantee he probably had a better fucking experience doing it. Because he's old school. I mean, these guys that did do the YouTube, I mean, you got to think as the ones that are doing YouTube now, like Johnny, people like that, they've been there. Even me. I mean, I only did it because I was pushed into it by my fucking group, saying, why the hell don't I do a YouTube channel? That's it. But we did the homework, but we didn't have YouTube. But the good thing is about YouTube now is, them little things, is places I've never been before. I can actually go on YouTube now and go, it's fucking easy access now. It's so easy. But I do like hitting the ground running and not doing any homework. Do a little tiny bit, just enough to get you through. Just enough to get you through.
The whole part about it is, with mobile phones the way they are nowadays, the access to Google Maps and all those kind of things. But that's not 100%. Like I say, you're not far wrong. When I first started traveling, it was a map and a compass, and a set of dividers if you really wanted to get into it. But yeah, people will laugh at that. But that's what real navigation was.
That's what fucking great thing is. That's what the good thing about it. Like I said, my first experience was at Bangkok Airport, straight off the fucking plane, didn't know where the fuck we can stay, Coasting Road, thank you, buddy, dropped me off, got ripped off of the taxi, guaranteed 1 billion% I got ripped off of the taxi. But you learn by your mistakes and it gets better. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every fucking bit of it. Even the rip-offs, because I can look back at it now, I can laugh. I can laugh thinking, do you know what? I got fucking ripped off there, but fair play to him for ripping me off. That's a experience. That's a positive experience.
I tell you what, Bobby, in the old days, that's where you had to be a little bit wary. Myself, I kind of crossed the road and went into a more general area if I could from an airport. Not all airports you could. You were at the mercy of the rip-off merchants.
Yeah,
but
that got ripped off a lot in the old days.
The whole thing about it is that experience. It makes you a better person, a bit smarter to what's really going on. But with it, with that whole experience, we look at somebody who'll do a vlog and they'll say, "Oh, I went to here from Suvarnabhumi and got a taxi and it cost me that much," and you say, "Well, shit, you got ripped off." You could have got it cheaper from the normal taxi rank. It's all a bit of fun.
Done that though, haven't we? That's the fucking funny bit about it. We've all been there and done that. I mean, I've been there and been ripped off about it. But that's it. The good thing is we can look back now and go, when we see a vlog or anything like doing that, and thinking, fucking hell, buddy, you paid a fucking fortune.
But it's funny though, that taxi driver that took you from the airport to the hotel, he'll usually be parked outside that hotel the next morning, waiting for you to come down, and then
money too fucking easily.
Yeah, because he thinks, gravy train.
Yes, you're right.
And you've got
to work out the gravy train, stop fucking running.
Yeah. And you've got to where you're going. You've had a beer or two, relaxed, wake up with a clear head, and you walk out and that bloke's, "Oh, where would you like to go to today?" Fuck off, idiot.
Don't worry, Bobby. You weren't the only one, buddy. You weren't the only one.
Oh, look, we've all, if anybody says they never fell for a scam, they're a liar.
Loads of them. Fucking loads of them.
And that's the real truth. But it's all about learning, and it pisses you off at the time, but you can sit back and have a bit of a laugh about it.
I can laugh about it now. I didn't at the time, but I'll laugh about it fucking now because I think it's so fucking funny. Thinking how fucking naive I was.
But the whole part about it is they're still using the same scams. It's like, we get a tour book or a book that says kind of go here, go there. They must have the book of scams. They're still using the same scams.
That's about right. Bobby's about fucking right. What? I got scammed just scratching my head and motorbike cost me fucking shitloads. It's about fucking right. It is one of them, but you got to admit, it's a great learning curve, isn't it? It's a funny fucking learning curve. It's a funny learning curve. I mean, fuck me. look, you know, it was like I said, I didn't love getting ripped off at the time. But look back at it, like about a year or 2 years later after I got scammed, and lads will come back from there again. Do you know what? I paid fucking this for fucking. I got race scammed. So I did fucking tell you, but you didn't take it in, did you? People don't listen. They don't listen. If they do, you work out the easy way and the hard way. If they don't listen to you, it's up to them. It's up to them. All you can do is give them that bit of useful information. It goes a long fucking way. If you don't, you can get scammed every time.
You know, it's you're right there, Bobby.
The
jet ski scheme, all of it.
I don't touch them in Pattaya. Jesus Christ almighty.
And the more touristy is, the more scams they are. But realistically, it comes out of the scam playbook. They're all the bloody same, year in, year out, and they're still doing them.
That's where it was, fellas. That's where it was. Right, you'll know this one. This is showing me fucking age a little bit too much. Probably. That was the first time I went. Probably a little bit too much for you guys, but I'm going to show you anyhow. Well, I know you've got one of these, haven't you, brother? You've seen one. You've seen one of these. You've got one as well, Johnny. One of them guys. When you first got to Bangkok about 17 years ago, you were given one of these fucking things from where you were staying, or you picked up from a bar. That was your fucking map. Can you see it? That was your map. You were given one of these saying you can go here, you can go fucking there, and it was that fucking big. There was no phone. You had to work it out from there, and you got all these fucking stupid little ones in the back, and you got all your support numbers on one side, and shit, loads of traffic and BTM and whatever. We had to go from that. We couldn't go on Google and say, Google, can you help me with this? Google, can you help me with that? We had to fucking learn. We had to fucking learn. And then, like I said, when you got trolls and people troll you about Thailand and shit like that, like, you know it all, you know fuck all, you know jack shit. Because all they're doing is, they're trolling you and don't realise the people that went and actually did this shit are the ones that made the milestone for it. For you guys to learn. But they had the time and patience to go on YouTube and do that for them. And that's what they don't seem to get. They went time and patience to go on YouTube, like you, Johnny, and a lot of people that did it for them. They did their own work for you. Not for you long chat, not saying personally, but that's what they did. They did their own work for them before they got there. They did the easy part. Well, the easy part for them. The hard part was other people like us lot doing it. That was the hard part. That was the hard part.
Banksy,
we got the good end of the stick though, because that means we did it with fuck all technology.
Banksy, there's Dixie Normus.
Yeah,
whatever that is.
It all depends how you look at it.
Land of scams.
It probably is which ways. But it all depends if you get suckered into them.
Yeah. If you're stupid, exactly right. Same as every country.
Yeah, you will get scammed. You get scammed in London. I mean, how come England? You get scammed. You get scammed in Italy. You get scammed in Spain. And believe me, I worked in Spain. You get scammed there big time, more than fucking Thailand. Literally. If you go out or anything like that where I worked, you would get scammed big time. Even in the fucking bar, you would get scammed by the bar owners. And you don't see it coming. But it's there. Why do you think they put so many arse in your fucking drink and you fucking drink and go, there's so much arse in there, you gain fuck all with your liquid. You've got scammers in Germany, because I worked there. Scammers all over the world. You're right, Johnny. Scammers all over the world, buddy. All over the world. Hang on, why just on myself? There we go, that's better. That's better. I felt a bit lonely then.
Log dropper. Best to get a Thai girl. That can be done. You can go into an agreement if you find that type of lady. Not everybody's like that. Unfortunately, Thailand's painted that everybody thinks it's a big whorehouse, but it's not. Some areas, different services available, but as a whole, the country is.
God Santa. I don't really know much. I'm not in the Premiership, are we?
Yeah, it's
well,
not really like
that. Scores in the fucking Championship. Don't worry about that. Sorry about that, Johnny. Sorry about that, mate. Football. Sorry.
You're British. You wouldn't know anything about football.
We know loads about football.
We play football over here. You play
football. You play the Australian rules and shit.
Yeah, that's real football.
We play rugby league.
Sniff, bum, and run.
We play game. See, this is what I like, Johnny Boy. You're straight to the fucking point.
That's the wonderful thing about YouTube.
It's fucking great, isn't it?
And the whole of it, we can come from different countries, and we've got different customs.
And you still get on.
And have a bit of fun. Have a bit of fun. Shit stir each other.
Oh, fucking too right. You always like to poke each other, but it's fucking fun about it. That's the crack of the game. That's the fun of the game. Is having a bit of fun with each other. You back in your back home, and if I was an Aussie guy, I'd be poking you with a stick, and you'd be poking me with a stick. It's the same in the UK. That's the part of being a good fucking mate and having a bit of fun.
Bobby, September 2003 was your first trip to Thailand. Well, elaborate on that, Bobby. When you got off that aeroplane, what was your first thoughts? Being an Englishman.
Fucking hell, talk about 2003.
From your infrastructure and everything like that, when you first walked out, from picking up your bag and all that kind of thing, when you walked out into the airport,
I loved it.
and you saw what was there, what was your first thought about the third world country, Thailand?
That's it. What was your first reaction?
Yeah, your first reaction.
Myself, I only had been in the Tenerife. Yeah, it's a scheme, mate. Shit myself, I've only been Tenerife. At least, Bobby, at least you're truthful, mate. At least you're truthful. And he was 18. 18 with two mates, mate. That's fucking great. That's awesome. I took my son now when he was 18. It was fucking great to see his reaction when he come off the plane. It was like, what the fuck you brought me to, Dad? It's like, wow. It was great. It was great. But talk about that. I mean, 2003. Bobby, did you go Pattaya in 2003? Did you ever go there in 2003? Pattaya. I'm only asking for a reason. I was out there in August 2003. And they were the pictures I was showing yesterday. There's certain things, Johnny, but you don't see no more. You remember him. Bobby probably remember him in 2003. Oh yeah, don't forget anyone watching, my brothers at the top. I could be photos here. Was that one? Soi 10 in Pattaya 2003. This was August. Me and my son were out there. I was out there then. That was a little elephant in the bar. Can you see that, guys? That's what happened at Soi 10 in Pattaya. When they actually had bars in Soi 10. When a little elephant walks in the bar, it's funny as fucking. It's good. But that was always a good thing. That was always, it was nice. It was nice. I miss them days. I really miss the days. And plus the Snooks looked after them. And they really looked after them. But the funny thing is, when the police pick them up and they put them in the back of the van, that van don't fucking hold too fucking long with them fucking wheels. Well, it didn't back in them days anyway. But it was great. It was great memories. It was great memories. And that was 2003. And that was November, actually, 2003. November, Loy Krathong. Because I like Loy Krathong, I must admit. I do like Loy Krathong. Romantic. I'm not got romantic too many bones in my body, but It was romantic. Never heard of a place before. I just turned up.
I must admit,
You're gonna admit Pattaya's okay, but it depends. Pattaya's hit and miss. I mean, I like Pattaya, but also like getting out the madness sometimes. I really like getting out the madness for a couple of days. I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people go to Pattaya and they want to get out the madness and get away from it, like Bangkok or anywhere. You want to get from the madness for a couple of days. But Bangkok's the same, isn't it, John? You get away from the madness so easily.
Bangkok's, if you group it into a city, it's got that many different areas, and obviously dollars and cents. So you've got the economic areas and things like that. There's a lot to see in Bangkok, but it's still a city, and I'm not really a city type person as far as that goes. But it's good to explore, very good to explore. And if you really want to learn, open your eyes, open your ears, and open your mind.
Yeah,
wonderful thing.
So I'm putting these things up for you, Log Dropper, because I know you want to go, buddy. So I'm putting these up for you because Dixon's is probably spot on for that, especially if you're in Pattaya, mate. If you have a jet ski, make sure you get out the water and take a picture of it. Don't let them do it in the water. Drag it out, have them turn it upside down, take a picture underneath before you get scammed. Otherwise, you won't get scammed. Take a picture of it, even a motorbike. Unfortunately enough, as my bike, my mate always borrows me a bike, so I use his. I don't hire a bike, but if I do hire a bike, I always go to the same place. I've been going to the same place for the past about 7-8 years if I hire a bike. Oh, that's it. You get used to reptile. Come to, don't you, John? You get used to reptile ownership or reptile loaners of bikes. And if you stay to the same place, it's like if you buy something, it's fucking dodgy, you take it back, but you don't go back there again, do you?
No.
So what you do is, if you go back to a place, you've not been ripped off, then they've been straightforward with you, you go back again, because you know it's a trusted business. But people tend to not do that in Thailand. They don't have that mentality sometimes. They'll scam you and make a quick buck from you, but they don't realise is you'll tell information to other people saying, I won't fucking go there. It's fucking right, rip off. Pretty simple. You pass the knowledge. You pass the knowledge to avoid. And
that's correct.
Pass the knowledge to avoid.
The Westerners, or the Western idea is passing on knowledge. If somebody's dodgy, they say, "I don't go near that one." Oh yeah, I got a good deal over there, so everybody goes over there. A lot of them, for the quick buck, actually hang themselves because no one goes near them because the word's out.
Correct. I mean, I got to think when the first did my channel. I mean, fair enough, I got my channel I Love Beer in Pattaya, and I also got my other channel called Pattaya Bar Girls and Girls, and they advertise a lot more. I mean, that's bigger than this fucking channel I use now. I mean, Jesus, that's probably not 1,000 strong. But I mean, that's basically the same concept. Hi, Quasi, how you doing, mate? Don't call him Scarlet Talk. Just say Johnny. I'll be all right with that one. But that's basically the same concept. Is if you go there and if you use me group or anything like that, YouTube, use me group, I've got no issues about telling about the scams. I don't give a flying fuck. Like I said, this is probably what the thing is about Barbary Pattaya. Why? Because I speak my fucking mind. No, I don't get myself in that water too much with the ties. Number 3 is I tell you exactly if it's fucking right or wrong. And if I'd say to you is, oh, that ball's a bit shit, but it doesn't mean your personal preference that ball might be good. But if I say to you is, I'd avoid them barkers because they're really dodging, and tell you what, they pick up scratches and shit what's not there, I'd avoid them like the plague. I'd literally avoid them like the plague. But that's not my YouTube. That's not my group. on YouTube and can't get away with certain things. On my group, I can do. On my Facebook group, I can do. But you know, that's correct, isn't it, Johnny? On YouTube, I've got what you say about Fallon. But on my group, I can say what the damn well please. I literally can say what it's my Facebook group. But I don't slag off the royal family, anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I don't do that. But I do talk about scammers on my group. I do talk about scamming and how to avoid them. I point out places when someone says they've been scammed in my group. You send me little pictures and I look into it. And if I can find information that's 100% correct, that's posted straight in my group to show people to avoid that fucking situation and to avoid the company doing that shit. I do not like scammers.
As you know, Banksy, I've said a few things about the government. I don't really care. I'm entitled to my opinion.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
I don't say anything about the royal family. I actually think
it's not great
the royal family in Thailand has been wonderful.
Your king, God bless. I still think he's one of the best. He's one of the was one of the best in the world. The old king was. The old king, I will always respect, and I always will respect him. I think he was one of the best in the world.
Yes, he actually spent a bit of time in Australia.
Yeah,
a few times.
Time with him, educational, out of field, out to fucking work your land, and he did it spot on. He did spot on, and that's why I respect him a lot more. He interacted with the people, with the real people. This new king, it's his new reign, so you got to give him a chance. So you got to give him a chance, haven't you?
I think that once he comes to grips with everything's a learning curve. He will excel.
Crazy, Quasi, I'll let that pass, but it's a funny sort of thing in a way. Fucking hell, you claim you're under fucking 100, Johnny.
As you know, Banksy, my opinion of Quasi Ryder is a pathetic human being that's got no content in his channel. He's just a fuckwit troll. Everybody to their own opinion. Quasi Ryder, you're a waste of fucking oxygen.
That's it. I mean, Quasi's had his own opinion. I'm your own opinion. That's what it's about, guys.
And if he had an opinion, that'd be good. But everything's borrowed from somebody else. So he's a pathetic human being. Piece of shit. That's my opinion.
Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion.
Quasi. So he'll probably tape that and put it to another one. He's wonderful.
As long as you don't
fucking mega.
I don't mind. As long as you keep your sentiments, Quasi, okay, I don't mind, buddy. I don't mind. As long as you keep it pretty much cheerful. You're allowed to have your own freedom of speech on this, on the chat. As long as it isn't too fucking nasty, which I don't like, you won't get booted to the curb up on a time-out step, because I don't really like doing time-out steps. I feel like from kids when you do like that, I can't be doing that shit. And yeah, like I said, boys, we're having a good conversation. We're talking about time. Right, literally, the place we can't go, but we love to go. Doesn't it piss you off? Doesn't it all piss you off in the chat? Hey, don't it all piss you off in the chat? The place we want to go, but we can't go at this present time. It's called frustration. Full fucking frustration. Big time.
Oh, Quasi Ryder, just take your hand off your dick, because you're a fuckwit.
Why did I get a deal with? I don't even get that one, mate. I actually don't get that one.
What, you got a deal with Netflix? What, you got it for $20 a month instead of 30? You fucking moron.
I don't even get the conversation. Netflix. I don't. What's that?
Don't worry about it, Banksy. It's just an oxygen waster.
Okay, mate. As long as they're right with you, don't. If you want me to put them on a timeout step, I'll put them on a timeout step. But I don't really like doing it. But if you want me to, I'll do, buddy.
No. I've got no problems addressing.
Is I respect people in my chat. I respect people as my guests as well. So I respect both of you. I do give you both ground.
Bobby Thrush, I am 62 years old, and I've got no problems about that.
And I'm the youngest man in the chat, yeah. Well, I probably aren't the youngest man in the chat. I'm 55.
And I only had my birthday last month. So
If you go at the same time as me, Bobby, you're probably about the same age as me. And if you are, God bless you. God bless you if you are, bud.
like I say, I got here, and I can see a lot of years to come.
I haven't got too much, apparently. Hey, that's no picture of fucking corner bar, ain't it, eh? That was corner bar. So that means even fucking brown hands on me fucking, brown hands on me, Aloe Bay Pattaya, on my group, on my Facebook. And he did this fucking music, and I thought it was a pisser. I thought it was fucking fascinating. I liked it. And plus I needed a bit of picking up, you know what I mean? When you get down, he actually did me a little pick up from it. Why am I called a bad boy? Because I speak my fucking mind. And that's fucking why.
Oh, Quasi.
Can't shut me up. It's because 36 fucking out, Bobby. You did fucking well, man. Going your age, that is fucking extreme good.
You're making me laugh, Quasi. Ryder, I haven't heard so many jokes that somebody hasn't been a professional comedian for a long time.
You're fucking terrible, Johnny.
Oh dear, it kind of reminds me of fucking Chuck. Wow, I'm the great producer.
As long as you two guys can get on here and you can fucking chat and have a bit of fun, and Quasi can have a bit of fun, I'm happy with that. Yeah, thank you, Quasi, for that one. Thank you for respecting the channel, buddy. I give him that, Johnny. You will respect the channel, and I give him that.
Hey, the one thing about it, Banksy. I've been putting myself out in the firing line for years. If somebody wants to come along and take a couple of free shots, fine. I don't care. I've got a thick skin.
I give him that, Johnny boy. I will give him that. I mean, firstly for your channel, he respects it, so that's fair play. That's fair play.
G'day, man.
Respect the chat. Respect the people on the guests, and you won't go far wrong. We can all have a smooth fucking, have a laugh at each other. We can take pot shots of each other. It doesn't matter. As long as they don't need to belt, it doesn't really matter, does it? Really? As long as they don't belt. That's the only rule I do have. I only really have one rule on this channel. Don't take pot shots under the belt, and I don't mind.
Thanks for that, Bobby. I believe so. I've got a lot of time for people that ask sensible questions that I can answer. And if I can't answer it today, I'll do the research and answer it tomorrow.
You're a good book in my eyes. It's not just my point of view. You've got a book in my eyes. I got brought one because it's got heavy. I think I deserve a big bottle of fucking Singer. What do you think? What do you think, lads? Big bottle of Singer time. Oh, no more fucking Netflix for fucking things. What the fucking hell's that about? So I'll give you a role on my new Netflix if you want. Look at my first part. I've not seen it yet, mate. Not seen it. Listen, mate. Whatever you want to do with me, give me a role. I'm really bothered. I mean, I have one of the best. I think. I think I'm one of the best producers going. You know that is. One of my best producers going is ECWC. You know that guy? Crazy. Quaddy. How do you fancy? I can nip off now, right? Won't be a second. I can nip off now. I'll stay on the chat here. I'll stay live on here. What's the betting? I could probably get CCWC here in about 10 minutes. What's the betting? What's your betting, Johnny, on that one?
Oh, look. I don't know, mate.
A booking point, and it came straight on.
I'm just laughing about Quasi's because I said he's a comedian, and he really should start up a channel.
I haven't looked at the fucking. I've not looked at fucking Netflix. Not looked at Quasi today. things. I flick through things and don't really go on to people's fucking. I really don't want to know what people are doing. I'm not being dodgy about you, Johnny, or Quays, or Bobby, or anyone in the chat, really. I really don't. I'm not interact. I really don't want to know what people's lives are going and what they're doing. Not lives. I really don't go in depth and like. I don't really want to know too much. Whatever information or slight information or third hand information. I don't really do that sort of shit.
Quasi, I'm heading to Bollywood, mate. I'm going to be big in Bollywood.
Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm going to have a bit of fun here. Give me a little minute. Won't be a second. You're all going to like this, believe me. You're all going to like this. Let Banksy have a little bit of fun, please. I'm sure Banksy can have a little bit of fun, can't he?
Why? If you don't enjoy doing it, don't do it. Simple as that.
Yeah, basically.
You've got to have a laugh and a bit of a joke, and
you have a bit of a fucking joke. I mean, I'm up with the best one. I love the banter.
There's nothing wrong with taking a bit of Mickey out of each other and having a laugh and a joke.
Yeah, I love a bit of laugh and a fucking joke. That's the best of both worlds. I won't be a second, but I won't be a second. Just have a quick talk to someone. You might like this, Johnny boy. You might like this. I'm not too sure. The ones in the chat might like it. It all depends. All depends, really. I'll tell you what, Johnny. This singer's going down fucking nice. Really good.
Realistically, now this is only my opinion. If I had an empty bottle of Leo and a full bottle of Singer, I'd suck on the empty bottle of Leo first. No, I'm not a real fan of Singer. But each to their own. That's why they make it in different flavours.
It's not. What is it? I mean, I can't seem to think. I like Chang. It's like I like Chang, but Chang doesn't like me. I can have about 2 beers of Chang, and I love it. I'm okay. But if I drink about 5 or 6, I have a banging fucking Chang over in the morning. I mean, big time. I don't know if it's because I mix it or something to do with Chang, but I think it's Chang. Because all I did one night in Pattaya was drink Chang. And next morning I got up, Jesus Christ. It's like the fucking earth had moved on top of me and just fucking boom, boom, boom. Jesus, no way. I don't do it anymore. I can away from Chang overs. Jesus Christ. Do you know it took about 3 Bloody Marys to fucking move it? I mean, normally in the morning I'll fancy a Bloody Mary and get rid of it. But Jesus Christ, it took 3 Bloody Marys to get rid of it. And yeah, I do like an alcohol in the morning as well. A Bloody Mary is good for you. Literally, it is really good for you. Not an alcoholic. Hey, come on. I'm in Pattaya on holiday. I like a Bloody Mary in the morning.
I tell you what, log dropping, you saved £20,000 for a holiday. I believe you'll experience quite a lot with £20,000. A hell of a lot, because that's a pretty big budget for a holiday.
I know, that's what I've seen. He's gonna have a fucking cracking one, mate, ain't he? He's gonna have a fucking cracking one, mate. Tell you, he's gonna have a cracking one.
Well,
I sent out the wrong link.
Now that is a large budget for a holiday.
He's got a great budget, I mean, all I'll say from that, buddy, is he's gonna have a great fucking holiday, ain't he?
Well, you should come home with change. But yeah, you travel first class everywhere and do what you want, all first class, and still have change.
Hey, log dropper, just phone, mate. You know, you go, buddy. Can I look around with you a couple of days? Just keep away from that fucking bell, for fuck's sake. Don't be ringing it too much.
Oh, look, I understand you. I understand that. And that's that you don't want to have any money worries. And you know, if you, what do they say? A fool and their money are easily parted. The one thing about it, if you've got a bit of sense and sensibility, you should be taking £10,000 back home.
Tell you what, why StreamYard been a pain in the fucking arse there again? Navigate. Just want to try and have some fucking fun.
Oh dear,
Bitch.
I think it's time to hit the button, Banksy.
Oh, I'm just trying to call a special friend to help me out a little bit. Right. Quasi, you'll notice that 5 minutes, buddy. If you want to step back in, I will be doing it in a second. And I'll introduce you to my little friend if you get it. I'm sure he's got plenty of time to talk to you. I'm sure of it. You're putting notice that, bud.
The whole thing.
Guys, we're gonna have some fucking fun.
Log dropper. In honesty, yeah, that's right. Ringing the bells and doing silly things like that. But you know, it's something like Niall said. You can just give each of the girls, 20 or 50 baht. Job's right. Same kind of thing. Save yourself a couple of bob, and still have a lot of fun. Money doesn't give you respect anywhere, really. It gives you false friends.
Yeah, we got to watch for.
Really,
what you're watch for.
The old saying of penny wise and pound foolish. But you can meet some wonderful people. You can go where you want to go. Drunken farmers and there's a few of them around Gary, but not everywhere. Up in the area where I kind of go, around the family and around the village, there's a few of them. But believe me, their wives keep a lot of them in line. If not, they're on their bike. They're out of there. There's up further, the Ezan areas, there's a lot of stories about that, but it's the same kind of thing. No woman's going to just put up with somebody that's pissed every day and don't do nothing. And it doesn't matter what your race or creed is.
A lot of people do that. They tend to. There's one thing about Thais is they don't like loud people. I mean, I'm loud. They pull up with me. They don't like loud people, but when me being loud that's just me. They're okay with it. What I mean by loud means they don't like people that really got the nose. We can have a lot of fun with people. We can have a lot of fun with Thais. They like mellow, but once you get involved in the party or wherever the atmosphere is around you, you have the best time of your life. You're the best one. When you get invited back to the homes to a party, it gets better. It gets more better than anything you can think about in your life. I'm just asking a friend if he fancies coming to have a chat with me. There's always one, Johnny, I tell you. There's always one.
Oh, look.
I'm the worst of all, mate. Believe me, I am the worst of all. People
the funny
who really will not piss me off. When someone pisses my friend off, I'm the worst person to piss off. Not what you know, it's who you know.
The one thing about it, generally, when you get into a social group with Thais and they have a few beers, they get pretty friggin' loud.
Yeah, that's what I love about it. I mean, if you look at me second video, what I actually did of me on this channel, at the end of it, all you see is me, but nothing but me and Thais. We got hammered that fucking night. I was invited to a party. I was the only fucking Frank there, and there must have been about 30 Thais. They put the fucking shutters down the fucking bar, and fuck me, I had a fucking exceptional fucking banging fucking night. It was great. And they accept you like fucking God knows what. I mean, they're playing all-time music. I was actually standing there all fucking pissed trying to dance with them, which was enjoying it anyway. And they turned out to me and said, "Oh, do you want this music on? English music?" I said, "Okay then." They put a couple on my phone. I'm fucking blown away. The hospitality was fantastic. It was fucking fantastic. It was out of this world. When you accepted, it's unbelievable. When you're accepted by them, it's unfucking believable. It's out of this world. But that's it. It's to get accepted. It's pretty easy to be accepted. It's just be yourself. Be yourself and you'll get accepted.
Yep.
Be respectful. Be yourself. Be respectful. And you'll get accepted. It's pretty simple.
Correct.
I loved every minute of it. I've loved every minute of it for years and years and years now. And yeah, it won't be a second, man. I'm just tapping this out in front because I want to see if he's going to pop up in the chat.
Mr. Mitch, g'day, mate. How you doing? 1940. G'day, fellas. How are you? Anyhow, it must be my cue to get off because it's getting very late here, mate.
That's okay, brother. I can talk to myself. Plus,
anyhow,
the guys are going to love the content in a bit, mate. If this one pops in a minute, they're all going to enjoy the content, believe me.
Anyhow, thanks for having us along.
No, mate. I'm sorry about that. But
no, don't worry about that. The thing is, no, don't worry about it. To the people in the chat, fellas in the chat, good to talk to you. I'll catch you again. Like I say, it's getting pretty late in Australia, so I'll catch us later. Take care, everybody, and stay safe.
God bless Johnny Sam, and thanks, mate. And everyone, it's up to Johnny and let listen to him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. There's not many out there. A bit wound up tonight with people in the chat, or just one. Because I don't mind people having a pop at me sometimes. When they have a popular guest, it gets a bit out of order. But I've got Bill Locke, I've got a special guest to pop up to say hello to him. So let's see how we go with that. I say it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I'm hoping Mr. Quasi Riley comes back on again. I'll put him in a timeout. I thought he was being a good guy. Well, I know he's being a good guy with me, but if you come on this show as a guest, you respect the guests as well. No matter who you are, you respect the guests as well. And the only person I'm shooting down in flames is fucking me. That's it. It's me. No one else. There's low blows. And the one thing I have in my town is just that one rule. You can take a pot shot at people, but don't take a pot shot at people like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't be doing that shit. It's wrong. It's fucking wrong. Especially my channel. That's a fucking no-go zone. Anyway, let me show this. I won't say individual out. I'm just do this little. Well, you can all see me anyway. So I'm just tapping a little away a little bit. Let's see. If there's a certain gentleman joins us then tonight, shall we? And God have mercy on your souls. Anyway, guys, I'm surprised this is still up and running. But yeah, I can't knock John Sam too much. I mean, he's a good guy. There's not many. You know the trolls, but I tell you what, all you lot give me a thumbs up tonight. I appreciate that so much, you know. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, guys. I've seen a lot more thumbs up than thumbs down. All I see is interaction. But yeah, thanks for that, Johnny. Love you, guy. And have a good one. Have a good one, mate. Right, guys in the chat, looks like I'm talking on my own. Well, no, I'm talking to you guys. Log job okay, well, book an hotel and for the first night. Yeah, I'll say log drop it. I don't know, John. I'm sorry, I've not been reading the chat, buddy. I was talking to someone. I'll say to you, do the same. Book a guest house or an hotel just for one night. Fill you around yourself. Find out exactly where you want to go. Because you'll find better places. Hey, I'm Cheaper Charlie. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? Hey, Cheaper. I might have a friend popping in a bit. Do not put him on the fucking timeout, please. And do not block him as well. You know who he is when you see him. But do us a favor, mate. Don't block him and do not put him on timeout. He always has a certain way of greeting me anyhow. That's the message I sent, so certain way of greeting him. Yeah, all good, mate. But log dropper, yeah, mate. It's the same one. Like I say, I'll do that. Get a room, just take it one night. If Bobby Thrust is mentioned, yeah, I'd go with Bobby Thrust if he said it, yeah. Go with that one. One night, one room, hotel. Shop around is a lot better. Yeah, cheers, Chip Charlie. Thanks, mate. And, you know, Chip Charlie, have you done today, buddy? Hope all is well with you and yours, mate. Hope everything's all right with you and yours. Old man, nice to see you back, you old decrepit old git. How's your shower doing? Yeah, I don't know if he is. Are you on Discord, Cheaper Charlie? But the thing is, old man, we did a 1 day only, didn't we? Yeah, you definitely can't go wrong with that, can you, Bobby? I'll lie to that one. Yeah, you can't do any worse than the fucking one night and fucking hotel and none. I don't know what they got there anymore. Where the fuck are they? I haven't been down the block for fucking years. Jesus Christ. Some of the open meters. Some of the open meters on the same side. Not bad hotel. Well, one of the bad hotel at that time. But that was a good fair long ago, about good fucking 15 years ago since I went there. I don't miss it too much. But 15 years ago, 16 years ago, it was like a very woman. It's fucking lovely. Lovely. And now I'm waiting to see if Mr. Quasi Rise can come back. But he's still there, bud. You have to notice that now. They're coming back. Because I might have a special friend coming in the chat to say hello. You're going to love that guy. But even if you aren't watching, say afternoon to you. Yeah, he probably did, mate. No, he didn't get the ump. I'll put him on timeout seat. But I invited a friend over. So I'm waiting to come back on the chat now. And a bit of luck, my friend's watching. He might pop on, do me a favour, won't you, sir? And just give him a lot. Give him hell. Give him hell. Because the one thing about this certain Sir I know is he does say to one certain line, and he's okay. I like him. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people fucking detest him. But that's only if you beg for money. That's all I'll say. Only if you beg for money. I'm a smart ass on the bitch. It's always nice to have a good friend, and it's if you're watching. Yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah, what time is that? Log dropping. Oh yeah, it's not boost. See, this is what's doing at the moment, mate. Chip Charlie, he's in the UK, probably same as me. Well, I know he's in the UK, same as me. Now they've got the COVID situation in the UK. As they've announced the other day, as we've got to do a quarantine when you come back from UK. But the thing is, Bangkok or Thailand have not announced, unless you get them 3 preferences, like loads of preferences: work permit, teacher, business, medical terms. You're not getting in the fucking country if you're a tourist. And if they do, they're going to do that 14-day quarantine. And that's what the questions are answering back today. Is it worth it? If you go in England, I mean, I'm fortunate enough. I don't think we have to do the 14-day quarantine to get back to England. But that's only because of my job. But everyone's going for 14 days Pattaya or Bangkok or are you in Thailand? I just say Pattaya because I'm a dirty person. If you're going back to Thailand, then if you go in Thailand for say 3.5 weeks, 14 days, taking flights in hand, you're probably going to have about 12 days there. Is it worth it? And plus, you've got to pay for that room when you're staying quarantine. It's a lot of money, ain't it? It's a lot of money. Adds up. It goes cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. It adds up pretty quickly. And now I really don't want to be sitting in a fucking room for 14 fucking days, paying money, and I can't go out the room. Apparently, you can have a flexible room, like a 4-star, 3-star, 2-star. Give me the 1-star. I'm quite happy with guest house. Yeah, it is. You're welcome, Golden Kaideen. Do us a favour, buddy. Chip Charlie. Well, you guys in chat. I'm gonna have it. I need to go to the bog. I need to go Charlie. Hope you guys can talk amongst yourselves, being good boys and girls. Well, many boys. If you see CCWC coming to chat, Charlie, don't worry. She's throwing the fort down there, buddy. And what the hell's going on? Why is it just game viewers leaving the room? Jesus fucking Christ. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's spend his 1,000 hearts. That's interesting. 10,001 nights in Beerborn, Washington Square. Now you're back in 2000. Washington Square. That's Washington Square. It's what's that going to be telling? Anyone know a bar in town called Washington Square? I can't work that one out. Beer bar in Washington. Not a clue. Not a clue about that one. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, if you're in Washington, you're talking about American, you're on my stream. God bless you. And happy the 4th of July, a day late. Go tells I'm trying to keep up with this fucking chat here. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Log dropper. Yeah, exactly. If you're taking an apartment, you have to rent a month at a time. Because even if you know a friend who's got an apartment, they can really have a go at you if you don't have that apartment for a month or condo for a month. Because it's something that because besides the COVID, a lot of certain countries passed on a lot of shit as you can't have a condo for fucking 2 weeks or 3 weeks because you got fucked up the arse. So you got apparently now you have an agreement for a month. But if you sign an agreement for a month and you only want to stay there 3 weeks, that's entirely up to you. As long as you pay that rental for a month, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. We have a Discord. Yeah, I'm me, old man. Cheers, bro. Now, what do you mean morning goal? Hey, buddy, you all right, mate? Oh, man, when you come into the fucking chat, anyhow, you'll get. I want to hear about your fucking. Are you been doing your shower fucking connection and shit? Oh, thank you for the 33 in the chat now. Mate, I'm really bothered. There's like about 10 in the chat. As long as you're taking it in, I'm quite happy. As long as you're all having fun. But yeah, cheers for that, mate. Cheers for that, old man. But yeah, I don't matter if there's only 10 people in chat. It's just fun. It's all fun. It's all good fun, guys. Drunk a little whiskey. Watch it from the crack. See, this is the thing, watching it. You're getting this shit now because I don't drink whiskey that much anymore. I haven't drunk JD for check 6 weeks now. 6 weeks, and I feel okay. I feel good. I don't miss it. I do miss me Jack Daniels, but it's going to send me to the grave if I keep drinking the way I was drinking it. It will finish me off. And you never know. Someone might be doing some good videos about me again. Hey! Hang on, when I do that, I have to do that. Go. Someone might make videos about me again. Yay! I don't love you guys when you just. I'm sorry, my head feels a bit naked here. I feel like a goddamn fucking egg. As you do. I said, I don't feel fucking comfortable today. I don't know why. You have them days where you feel uncomfortable. I mean, moments it's like I'm so fucking lean back in my chair. I feel like I'm. You know what I mean? It's a Sunday afternoon. It's like I just don't give a fuck. Just chilling out with the lads. I'm having a beer and having a chat. Seems a pretty good Sunday to me. But yeah, all good. The link's there if anyone wants to jump on the chat. Not jump on anything, jump on the chat. As long as no fucking dodgy tranny videos, because I will be saying to you is at least come on for a couple of seconds, give me a wave, and I won't be taking pictures and shit. I too many people in there, trannies. Unbelievable. Scars your fucking memory. Scars your memory for fucking life, I tell you. I'll tell you what, Bobby. Oh, well, keep your Charlie. Till the time goes. Don't go 6-1. Man, yeah, go 6-1 for the culture. For the culture. Literally. You know where they are. They're bigger than fucking you. By about a foot, probably. Unless you're 6'11", you'll be on par. If you're not, you'll be looking up to them. Believe me. God's honest. You will be looking up to them. There's people outside my house. I've had issues today, lads. I'm sorry to say. I'll see you, buddy. Cheers, Dappy. Hey, do you give me a lark? I'll give you a lark when I get in. You better, buddy. They'll be nagging you. Hey, kids today, even if the door open. Terrible. Terrible. Kids today are freaking terrible, I tell you. Terrible. Yeah. There's always one. Terrible. You can't live with them. You can't live with them. I had my big bomb last night. Well, not bomb. I knew it was coming because my son's getting a bit older. He wants to move out, spread his wings. My daughter's already done that. Everyone that knows me knows I'm going to move to Thailand and retire out there. Probably maybe get a business. So that's been pushed ahead a little bit more now. So I've got a lot more to take in now. So I've got trust. Well, not you guys, but you guys as well. I mean, maybe sometimes you guys in the chat have had experience working out there, or you've had an ownership out there. And guess what? It's like banks in might even considering getting a business. You know, it can be a bar as long as they don't drink the fucking, as long as they don't drink the profits and keep open the JDs. I'm okay, aren't I, Watcher? But yeah, I've had a weird day today, lads, because I had someone asking, going up every 5 minutes, looking at my fucking window because someone was taking a picture of me fucking Evo. And I went upside, have you got a problem? This is what happens in England. Another day in England. You've got your 2 cars parked on drive. I've got an RS Series 1 drive, and I've got an Evo 4. But the Evo 4 is a Conor McRae one. It's the Evo 4. It's a collectible one. And some little bugger wants to drive right. Well, saw me fucking Evo on one side. Chicken buggers. He's my condition. Yeah, of course it fucking is. Bought and paid for. Bought and paid for. Investments. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give another 10 mates, and I'm not going to hit the sack. I'm just going to talk to my kids about the looks of it. It all depends. Really all depends. I think sometimes it all depends on the chat, you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Log drop it. I'm thinking the same thing at the moment, but I made me dinner this morning. Well, I can feel me dinner actually like a fancy summer eat. But I'm not going yet. Could be 10 minutes, could be 15, could be 20, could be half an hour. I'm not going to the same as the rest of the people go, well, I can't go because I'm a famous YouTuber. Hey, don't forget. I'm not going to say that. I sound a bit corny. Let's say that. Yeah, fuck it. For the corners. Don't forget when you go to like, share, and please subscribe. But up to you. But that's coming from someone I fucking knew. There's nothing wrong with that. That's come on. God bless him, damn you. Like, share, and subscribe. It's up to you, though. But God bless the vlog for it. I've plenty of good times with Kev. I've plenty of good times and some good memories. Some really good memories. You got to remember, guys, I mean, even though I'm not used to this YouTube and stuff. I've been doing talent for 17 years. My group's been going on Facebook for about, 5 years. My oldest one's been going for 6 years. So I'm not really new round into it. But if I can give anyone any information whatsoever that helps them, I'm happy with that. I'm always happy with that. That's why I said I don't mind sometimes if there's only 3 people watching, only 3 people in the chat. I've been in that situation where I've had 3 people watching, 3 people in the chat, and 3 people have been talking about information, and they wanted it, I'll give it to them, and guess what? They're going to Thailand. I'm happy with that. Logged Up is going to go Thailand. I know he will, because you've been asking so many questions about it. And guys, do us a favour on the chat. Can you all say to Log Dropper, book the ticket, buddy, and go? Please. Can you book the ticket, Log Dropper, and go? Yeah, it says God bless Gary. He was a good guy. I had plenty of fucking good nights with him. Really plenty good nights. And yeah, you won't see many like him again. That's why I said it. I mean, I say, but that's more respect. I always said it. That's why. That's the reason I said it. It's in respect. I'm gonna miss the guy. I'm gonna miss him. And you know, nothing to Nobby, because you know, if Kevin's here, he'd slap me around the fucking head, as he fucking would. There's the fucking dialect and God knows what he can come out with. Besides the windmill. I'll be in there when I get out there, for one. And I would definitely have one at the windmill for Kev. Definitely. I would be there for Kev. Spent many good fucking moon on there with him. About 3 or 4 times, but they're always fucking good. All sweet. All sweet, all good. Yeah. Good thing about that bloke is it's the same as me now, or anyone that vlogs really. You can go back and you can look at the content of the guy. You can look at the content and see how good he was and how good he still is. And that's a good thing about it. That's a really good thing about it. And I've heard apparently people are knocking him. I've heard that one. I'm not gonna. It's like someone playing poker. I don't show me fucking hand. I do not like anyone that knocks anyone that can't defend themselves in any shape or form. It could be being an enemy, but I don't like anyone that can't defend themselves or not there to defend themselves. To me, they're low lives. To me, they're low lives. If you can do that for content, that is low life. And if you're watching, buddy, you know I'm talking to. You're low life. To do that to get your fucking low life. But every dog has his fucking day, don't it? When Maisie hasn't been slapped before now. That's all I'll say to him. You never know when Mad Banks is going to turn up and piss down your doorstep, do you? Knocking your door to tell you I've fucking done it. Which I have a habit of doing sometimes. Oh, apparently that's what I've been labelled. That's what I've been labelled by a lot of Pattaya vloggers. I've been labelled by a lot of Pattaya vloggers as I'm the bad boy of vlogging Pattaya. I'm not even fucking there. I'm not even fucking there. But when you ask about why they call me a bad boy of vlogging, but live stream basically, live streaming, is apparently I speak my mind too much. Tough fucking shit. I'm always going to speak my mind. Tough shit. I mean, what do you guys want? What do you guys really want? Do you want me melancholy, putting on a load of fucking shiny shit? It's like polishing a turd. I had this thing called polishing a turd. You can pull a turd, put it in fucking glitter, roll it in fucking around sweet style, but don't forget, with all that glitter on, it's still going to be a fucking turd. So I'd rather speak from the heart, for me. I'm not polishing a turd. I'm not saying I'm a turd. You can't put glitter on me. I'm not a fucking sprinkle on a fucking fairy. I'd rather just say it as I see it. I'd rather say it as I see it. And what's wrong with that, guys? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong whatsoever. I'm not talking glass artist, Steve, because there's no one much on the chat. Anyone alive out there? Give me a yes or whatever. Or give me a Banksy, hell yes. I think it's time to end your live stream. Anyone? No. Well, it looks like I'm getting 10 minutes then and then my live stream. But yeah, but I've had me say so. I don't get things off my chest. It's like playing poker. I keep my cards closer to me and closer to me. Look at where you guys all come from. I'll tell you what, guys. This stream y'all just like is really, really fucking slow. Because just whipped in the fucking chat on YouTube. No, you guys are in the fucking chat there. What the fucking hell is going on? Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll tell you what, StreamYard is really fucking up. Because the chat is that slow. It's unbelievable. Oh, fucking unbelievable. Watch it. August, mate. End of August, buddy. I don't mind seeing I'm back in Pattaya. I'm not the one who's really worried about things. End of August, mate. End of August, 3.5 weeks. Unless we do a quarantine, which I'm stuck between the rock and hard place here. I'll have to talk to you off camera sometime about it. Stuck between the rock and hard place as I don't mind in the 14 days in Pattaya. But the rock and hard place is I don't really want to prepare to spend that fucking money. I don't mind now I know that I can go hotels a different class and different price. Still pisses you off though, doesn't it? It still pisses you off. Hey, watch it. Listen to this favour, buddy. If you want, the link's up there, right? If you want to, finish my stream about 5 minutes anyhow. If you want, pop on the chat at the back end of it, mate. Or anyone, you're welcome. There's no slagging off. Remember, what I do in the back of the fucking chat after this is up to you guys. Nothing fucking, whatever's said stays private because I do not fucking, I heard people, I heard the other day and it really pissed me off about someone. And this was someone live streaming saying, well, we're talking about this in the back of the chat room in private. When it's private, it means fucking private. And fucking off. I cannot stick guys that do that. What is it people don't get about when you're talking private, it means fucking private. Even if someone pisses you off. If someone pisses me off around here and it's a private conversation, I don't want to tell them fucking the village. It's private, it means fucking private. What is it with some people? Don't they get the concept in their head as private means fucking private? Idiots. What do they do now? Put it all on YouTube. Fuck that, it's private. When you talk anything private, backstage or wherever you do it, it means fucking private. End of. I have certain rules, and that's one rule I fucking do not cross. There's one rule I do not like. And tell you what, anyone breaks that rule with me, God fucking help him. God help him. I will hunt them down like a son of a bitch. Literally. Yeah, I might be lucky watching it, but it depends. I haven't got there yet, mate. I haven't got there yet, but Listen, like I said, I'm going to lads. I'm going to put a link up for you all, right? If you wanna join me in the back room in the chat, you can do. Hit the link. You can join me backstage if you want. And have an natty. Nothing recorded. It's backstage. No problem. No problem. You can do what you damn well fucking want. You can slag off who you damn well fucking want, because, like I said, there's certain policies I don't have on here. I respect everyone on YouTube, on the channels, on certain ways. I don't have a go. I don't try to knock people's own channels. I tend to avoid that. But hey, it's up to me. It's up to me, ain't it? I have moles. Not many, but I do have fucking moles. And that's one of them. That's one of them. Like I said to the one who disappeared. What was his name? I know what his name was. He was apparently I'm in his next Netflix. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking funny, won't it? I always want to be on Netflix, guys, I tell you. Always thought about that. Guess what I get my Netflix for? Fuck all. Because my son pays for it. End of. Nothing. My son pays for it. Put that on your pipe and fucking smoke it, Mr. Quasi Rider. But Quasi Rider, I'm pissed off with you in that way. I'm not pissed off because you haven't got me, but I'm pissed off because you shouldn't have got me, guess, man. You should respect that rule and boundary. I've never barred you. I'm not going to block you, but put you in naughty fucking corner if I need to. I think that's fair enough, guys. I think that's fair enough. I don't try to cause drama, just one them. Yeah, I'm 2 minutes, guys. I'm going. Like I said, the link's there. Everyone wants to come to the back chat room. I'll put it on for about 5 minutes. If you don't show, I'm just gonna fucking trip along and have a beer and talk to my kids. But don't forget, my family, man. Unlike we'll talk about that on the back fucking stream if you want to talk about it. Certain things I've seen for the last couple of days is amazing. But we've all seen them. We've all heard them on streams. So that sort of thing I'm not going to talk in my chat. But you're allowed to talk that backstage. That's always okay. That's always okay. But I do not like to put things in public in them certain ways. I think it's a fucktard that does that. I'd rather tell someone to the face. But I'm trying to avoid that doing that on YouTube. There's certain people I do not fucking like who I do condemn YouTube because I just don't like them, but I met them to the face. That's the different thing about it. When I slag someone off or I've got them, I've actually met them to the fucking face. That's a different thing. That's a different concept. When I haven't met him, I don't really want to slag him off. Not here. Anyway, guys, I'm off. I'm going to sit in the back room for 5 minutes. Links there. You're welcome. Right. Take care of yourselves all. If you're not coming on or whatever, good night. God bless to you and yours. And I hope you have a fucking great one. And don't forget, when you go to the door, please try to give it a thumbs up, like and share. Up to you. Thank you, Kevin, for that one. Take care, buddies. Take care all. Good night. God bless.